Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the video that won the Patreon poll of the week. As I lay dying, whitewashed tomb. Not quite sure what that means in the context of the tomb. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, whitewashed is like you can use it in different ways, right?
I don't know, unless it's like an Egyptian tomb that looks like a white person's tomb, doesn't have all the paraphernalia that goes
Has
with
a fedora like stapled onto it,
or has like a Christian cross on it, like you know,
very whitewashed. Yeah,
Ramses, you're very whitewashed.
I think the new word for that, because people don't really say whitewashed anymore.
Oh.
It's Americanized.
Okay, yeah, but it's not.
It means the same thing.
So
it
like
means the exact same
Americans
thing.
now have like the control of whiteness.
No, like even just a North American, whatever. It's Americanized.
Oh,
like,
okay. So like a North American. Okay, I get it. Because the other day I was on
like instead of being you're whitewashed, you're Americanized.
Because the other day I was
nice.
I was at work. I was on the elevator and I was talking to somebody, and I refused to shake their hand because I had a cold. So I said, I have a cold. I'm not going to shake your hand. I have a cold. And the lady turned to me and said, "Oh, is this a man cold?" And I was like, "A man cold? Since when does the patriarchy now have ownership of the cold virus? Well, when did this happen?"
I don't know. I keep seeing videos, especially when I get sick. I feel it makes me feel even more like shit. It's videos of people like, oh, when a dude like breaks his arm, he's like, oh, whatever, I'll go put a band-aid on it, this and that. But then when he's sick, he's like in bed, kill me now.
But that's what she was implying.
Implying, right?
Because then I said, "What the fuck is like a man cold?" You guys are all a bunch of pussies when you get a cold.
But if we like,
and I'm like, holy shit! Imagine if I said that to her.
I
Like
know,
if the reverse, like
we're
holy
pussies
fuck.
when we get a cold. But like if we break break a leg or like something happens, oh, we're fine.
What about ladies when they break a nail? It's like the world has come to an end. Seriously.
But then it's, I guess they're trying to say it's the opposite.
I don't know. I didn't like the fact that the patriarchy now owns the colds.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of true. It's kind of true.
I don't know about that.
When you were sick in bed and you were like, I don't know why I feel like this.
Who's talking?
Dude, I did the same thing. But then when I went to work and I went to work and I had like a cut or whatever because I fell and whatever. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, whatever.
I don't know.
But then I'm home in my bed, nice and cozy, but I'm sick. Kill me then.
All right. On that note, are you ready for this whitewashed tomb by As I Lay Dying?
That's what you were in. You're in your whitewashed tomb.
As I was lay dying.
As you were.
As I was lay dying. Fucking COVID. Well, this is very whitewashed. All right, so you want me to go first?
Yeah.
This video, I gotta talk about the video before I talk about the song because I'm watching the video and you understood the message of the video? Okay, let me explain to you.
Like he went into his vault and took out a watch.
No, so the whole premises of the video.
It was a watch, right?
Yeah. But the whole premises of the video is about how it's your fault for being white, and it doesn't matter what you do, you end up doing white people shit.
Yeah, like wearing Carhartt.
Yeah, like starting like burning a house. It's like apparently it's a white people shit. I was surprised that nobody went to Costco.
Oh my God.
Because that's also white people shit.
And it was a metal music video.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna say this now. Dude at my
raising a kid. Dude
at my high school.
White people shit.
A dude at my high school said, because I said white people shit in front of him.
I say that all the time.
I say it all the time too, because he was talking about something about skiing with it was a group of us, and I'm like, dude, that's some white people shit. You will never catch me skiing. He's like, what do you mean, dude? You're whitewashed as fuck. You're brown and you listen to metal. And I'm like, fuck, that's crazy. Like I couldn't even get mad. I'm like that shut me up. I'm like, fuck.
There was a woman in my workplace. She's like, I was like, what are you doing on the weekend? I'm going racing. What do you call those snowmobiles?
Oh,
I was like, yeah, but it hasn't snowed yet. Yeah, I know. We raced them like in the
on the grass.
On the grass, like on mud and shit. Like on mud, like with mud rallies.
I bet they do.
I was like, fuck, that is some.
And I bet you they're wearing jeans and shit, and they got
camo,
covered.
and they're wearing camo and Bass Pro Shop hats.
No,
mesh hats.
It's in fucking Carhartt now.
No, I think they wear helmets.
Dude, Carhartt is like the new. It's like a working man's camo.
Oh, is it?
Like
Is the working man's Ed Hardy?
No.
Okay.
No, like, dude.
Because that keeps you warm in the winter.
Oh, maybe. It is, because they have, like, sweaters and jackets and stuff. Dude, any, like, blue-collar dude wears Carhartt. Like, my friend who's a construction worker, Carhartt.
Ah, fuck. I don't dab. I don't dab.
new...
But anyway, so I said to her, fuck, that's some white people shit. And she was like, yeah, it is. And I was like... It's totally like first I thought it was gonna be like snowmobiles like on the snow, which is already white people shit to begin with.
Yeah.
But the fact that
that's cool. That's some cool.
Yeah, but it's still white people shit. But the fact that it's not even snowing and they go fucking mud trails and fucking racing, I was like, fuck, man, you guys are taking white people shit to a whole new level.
Just use dirt bikes at that point. Fuck.
Oh, it's not as white people shit as.
Oh, it's still white people shit. Dirt bikes.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not as much as racing fucking skidoos on fucking mud or whatever.
The Carhartt thing, although it is white, like it's very white people stuff. I would wear that, dude. It looks so comfortable.
But anyways,
and they make the baby gorilla sizes. So
of course they do, because there's a big husky population of people that do white people shit.
There was a dude who
and by husky I don't mean the dogs.
There was two dudes in my college friend group. One's from like Milton, so you know all the way out there, and he wore a little bit of Carhartt too, with a mullet too. Mullet. And then the other guy, he was a bigger guy, bigger than me, and he had Carhartt, and I'm like, fuck, I should buy Carhartt because if they got you, they definitely got me.
Yeah, but then you definitely whitewash at that point.
Yeah.
So I think you need to tread lightly. You need to tread lightly.
I gotta tread lightly because I don't want to be called out. I'm gonna
get
canceled
exactly.
Whatever.
You need to watch out. So anyway, so the video is basically about like you know it's your fault for being white and doing white people shit. You know what I mean, and then when
my god,
and then when the dark clouds approach, they all running.
I have an even better story.
Has anything to do with this?
Yes, exactly. Dude, fucking as we were recording this, yesterday night at work. I work as a.
As we were recording this, we were not recording this yesterday night.
No. I'm saying we're recording this, so I'm giving you a time thing. So I work as a bouncer. I do security stuff around Toronto, but I work as a bouncer at a club. And yesterday night, this drunk Irish girl walks out, and some guy was saying Conor McGregor, and she got pissed, and then she comes over to me, and for no word of a lie, I didn't want to be mean, but for no word of a lie, for like 15 minutes, she started talking about how bad white people are, and then she's like, oh, we're so bad, this and that, because I guess she felt like she looked at me and she thought I was native, I think. So because she's like, they ripped the natives out of the land and they shouldn't have done that. And then she touched my
Especially
hand.
around Thanksgiving weekend.
But then she touched my hand, so I'm like, oh wait, do you think I'm native? Like,
white people's guilt is the best,
dude. And she
it's
was
the fucking
drunk,
best.
so I knew this was like,
It's the best.
dude, for 15 uninterrupted minutes,
the best.
she started talking about that, and then she asked me what I knew about Ireland, and I'm like, I don't know, like IRS and shit, I guess.
IRA.
Sorry, I said the black
Wrong letter.
And then I said, I started singing the Black and Tan song, and she's like, wow, you know that? And then she started keep going.
You should mention Sunday Bloody Sunday.
But then she kept going on about the fucking white guilt.
And by the way, that song's not about menstruation.
Okay. But she kept going on about the white guilt, like...
Yeah, white guilt runs deep.
Dude, I did not know.
Especially around Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving, you're pretty much celebrating taking over the natives' land for a turkey. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So...
And with the hats with the buckles on them and shit.
yes.
That's not where you put a buckle.
That was some Puritan...
White people shit.
Puritan white people shit. That's why today I was watching a special on the Salem trials. Because that's peak white people shit.
Peak white people
that's
shit.
Peak white people shit.
No...
They turned on their own. Like, that's peak white people shit.
Dude, that's like...
That was just like to see who's whiter.
That's the white people shit that you see in the fucking horror movies. Like...
that's peak white people
no sense of like... does this really make sense what we're doing? Like in the horror movies where it's like, I heard a creepy noise in the basement. I'm going to go in with no flashlight.
No, it was like, okay, by the way, they didn't burn any, there's this idea that they burn witches at the stake at Salem. No, they actually hanged them. Nobody was burned.
Oh, wow, that made me feel
But
better.
if they were not a real witch, they would have survived. Apparently that was the thought process. We're gonna hang you, but if you're not a witch, don't worry, you're not gonna die.
Yeah, but then when they start crying, the thing that shows that they're...
Anyhow.
Like, what happens if they... Oh, she wasn't a witch. Damn.
So,
okay,
anyways,
guys. She wasn't a witch. We're 0 for 9. We're 0 for 9. Fuck. I would hate to
everybody
do that
makes
ratio.
mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
I made a lot of
mistakes. There was good people on both sides.
When the fuck did that even work though? Like, how do they know that was? How do they even know that
was the rule that they put in place?
Yeah, but how do you know that's the rule? Like, oh, if you survive, like, what is it? A known thing that witches can survive being hung?
No, if they were not a witch, because God would protect them, so they would not die from being hung. If they were a witch, they would die.
Oh.
So technically, they were all witches because they all died.
Oh.
So see, they were like they were batting 1,000.
Oh, so they were 9-0. They were 9-0. They were 9-0. Then fuck.
They had 99 problems, but witches wasn't one.
But a witch ain't one.
So anyhow, can we get back now onto the song? Now that we
gone
through this,
just to end off my thing, that was a crazy interaction I had with. I think it's the first time I've ever met white guilt in person.
Okay.
Like
she was Irish. Okay, so perfect. Now the song.
So it was white guilt, but I couldn't understand what she was saying half the time. Because the accent's fine, but her being drunk kind of mixes with the accent, and then
song.
The song is good as fuck though. I don't know why the fuck we went. the white guilt fucking train here, but it's a really good song.
You don't hear these conversations on the Joe Rogan podcast, I'll tell you that much.
No, you don't.
Way more entertainment over here. Entertainment over here. Anyways, what do you think about the song?
The song is good as fuck. But
Did you like the clean vocals though?
I don't actually. I do actually.
I wasn't sold.
You weren't sold.
I
actually like the clean vocals. It
made the song feel to me like a Kill Switch Engage rehash.
No.
It kind of. I love the song, but no clean vocals.
I don't think
the sound was phenomenal. I really enjoyed the song, but I wasn't a fan of the clean vocals. I'm being honest.
I like the clean vocals. They're good. I enjoyed them. Especially within the song, I enjoyed.
It made it sound like 2005 metalcore.
It doesn't matter, man. 2005 metalcore was probably some of the best metalcore.
that is kind of true. That is kind of true. The story kind of checks out. Things have gone a little bit sideways with those fucking samples
and then
these days.
It was 2005, and then it skipped all the way to 2017, and then there's been nothing since.
I don't even know if there was metalcore in 2005, but I think there was. But anyhow.
No, it was whatever was. I mean, I said it in another video, my curse.
Yeah.
But stuff like early Killswitch Engage.
Early Killswitch Engage,
Anything that falls into that, because that was like metalcore, but it was simple too. Because if you go back and
that was kind of the early birth.
If you go listen to
early birth of metalcore.
If you go listen to those earlier songs of the metalcore earlier songs, musically they're a lot more simple than new wave of metal.
They were more metal than core.
They're more metal than core, and they had and like I said, they were more simple musically wise.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And
But they didn't have.
now you have
they didn't
riffs
have.
that's like,
I know, but they didn't have all the fucking samples that they have now. Like
I know,
this song is good because of that. It's like it's really just like give me the
back then they
guitars
had
and
like
drums
a
and
good
just
back
fucking
then they had
go.
a good riff or a good melody. Now it's
As this song does.
now it's dun 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 like.
That's accurate.
That's very accurate.
That's very accurate.
And then the chorus is.
And then you get one of those lean backs.
That's how it is,
Yeah,
man. With the clean vocals, and then it goes back to the chorus. That's how exactly. And that, my friends, is
how you make a metalcore
is how you
song in
make a
5
metal-
seconds. Fuck you, Nick Nocturnal. We can make one in 5 seconds.
Exactly, with no musical talent
whatsoever.
There you
Anyhow, I'm not saying I hated the clean vocals, but it kind of reminded me a little bit of Kill Switch Engage. It kind of gave me a little bit of that. To me, it cheapened the song a little bit. That's just me, because I really enjoyed the heaviness of the track. I really enjoyed the sound of the track. I really enjoyed his vocals, the harsh, the screaming style vocal. I love all of it. But when the clean vocals came in that chorus, it's just like, I don't know, man. I felt like...
You thought it cheapened it a little bit?
Yeah. I felt like it's like we're revisiting something that's been done already. Like it just didn't appeal to me. Maybe the style of the clean vocals.
It reminds me of older metalcore, like that early 2000s metalcore, and I think that's why I like it, because it's something, like I said, something different from the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
So
there's a simplicity to it, but it's catchy.
Exactly. Do you actually understand what the video is, or were you like?
No, I was just.
What the fuck? He had like the clock. He had the watches in the wall.
I have no idea.
I mean, maybe it was because I saw the guy who looked like he was wearing Carhartt, and he had like the toolbox.
Actually, to be honest with you, I think raising a single kid is not much of a whitewash thing, actually.
Oh.
But anyhow, they threw it in there. Who am I to judge? But yeah, I enjoy the track. I like the heaviness of the song. I like the style of the track. I just felt like I don't even know if it's the clean vocals that I'm a little bit iffy, or the style or the sound.
Maybe
of the
it's the
clean
style, because his style is something. His style is a little bit different from what you would expect. Like, if you were to play this song and say there's going to be clean vocals, his style of clean vocals are not what you'd be expecting.
Exactly. Okay, so
they're
that's maybe
smooth. They're not as smooth or maybe
as melodic
as they could have with this, like what you would think would be in this song.
And I think
so
that's
maybe
where
that's
I'm at.
what it is.
That's where I'm at. I think
because I like the clean vocals, but I could also agree that they're not exactly the ones I would put in this song.
Yeah, it kind of felt a little bit. I don't know. It felt to me that it didn't feel natural.
Exactly.
That's all. All right, guys. Enough of this bullshit. We'll be back tomorrow with
no hate. We're not hate. No, there's no hate. Only love.
We'll be back tomorrow with more shits and giggles.
More shits and giggles.
All right.
See ya.